Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's a super give and go. Maicon's cross. He gets big! Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Gullit. João Cancelo. Played into space. Lahm. And it's Maicon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Gullit. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lahm. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Basten. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. No goals as yet. A probing pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Cancelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank. João Cancelo has it out wide and in space. Maicon. Gullit. Now it's Gullit. And it's Maicon. Maicon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Corner number 2, then. And he shoots! It's in! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Gullit. Lovely, now then. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. to square things up. Formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitutions taking place.
Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Gattuso. Hernes. Maicon. Maicon tries making a foray down the right. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cancelo, looking for a runner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vitinha. Cross needs to be... He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hernes. And it's Van Basten. And the counter is on. Nedved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Jordi Alba. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leicester cuts out the pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please refrain.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Rooney.
So once again, we're
Number
underway.
17, Vitinha. Coming on the field. Number
Hernes.
11, Bale. Number 23, Iniesta.
Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Iniesta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had it taken off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nedved. Van de Ven. Van de Ven is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He could be in here. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shanghai Shenhua appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Bale! And he hits the net! And they're back in front!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
And here's Bale. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a cute ball. That's good vision. And this is Dembele. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide.
Canada really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
to replace him is number 19, Pepe.
Osimhen
Substitution.
over to the left. That's Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale. This might spell danger. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. That's tidy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's worked it through. Well, they could break here. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the...
Terrific header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bale climbs up big. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hernes tries a deft, bullish header! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's picked it up out wide, crossed in. Oh, smashing header! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
Stay seated during the match.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew.
Gets his head on it! Van Basten is flagged offside. Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Vieira goes steaming forward. Thuram cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Hullet. Lahm. He's there to head it! He's missed, but not by that far. Vieira. Robertson. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's in space and looking for options. Now here's the... Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Kashiwa Reysol already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
15.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vieira into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Kashiwa Reysol look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Van Basten. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that's been intercepted. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cristiano Ronaldo shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robertson. And it's Robertson. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. Cruyff. Robertson. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Kashiwa Reysol really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira, very much a man of this moment. Cross goes in there, and he's cleared it back out. Lahm.
Pretty robust defending.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Played out wide. Maicon. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's whipped it across. Tries to dink it through. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
We are glad to inform you that
No,
today's
well, the
match day
pickings
programs
certainly
are
have
available
been rich in this
from
first
channels
half.
located by the
Well, it's a
gates.
lead that's
I'm sure
by
they
no
will make
means
fine
convincing.
souvenirs.
The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're underway again.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi, given the lift of his goal. Van Basten. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Van Basten. Messi. Bullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Basten. Maicon. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Bullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? And this is Ronaldo. There's no flag. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lahm, good purposeful running this. Drives it in. Big header! And got to be quick to recover this. Thuram gets it clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the full... Oh, he's been caught napping! Vieira. Hullet. Maicon gets into a good position. Van Basten getting this one clear. Robertson. And claimed it back swiftly. Played out to the right. Played in. Chooses to go back. And it's Hullet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. And it's hoisted clear.
Canada really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Maicon, he rises! Cleared away. Probing pass, and he was quick to react.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gullit. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gullit. Number 28,
It's a pretty loose pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field. Number 11,
No, that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 89, Jan
Somewhat
Koeman.
off target.
Number 12, Fares. Number 17, Rafael Leão. Substitution.
Maicon. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Maicon. Looking to play him in. Could try cutting inside here. Fletcher. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played in deep. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Cross needs to be good. Rafael Leão, and he's intervened well there. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Brighton have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And it's Nedved. And this is Del Piero. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And he's managed to get free. Floated through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. He might, and he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Bale. And here's Del Piero. Bale is in a really good position out wide. And here's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Hullet.
Canada really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nesta. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crosses it in. Climbs up big. It's there. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to get it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to thread one through. Bale. He has found the way through. Cross. Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been cut short. And he's forced to go back. Moved on forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. Michael. And it's Hullet. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Lahm. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. It's a searching pass. Brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Maicon. Del Piero. And it's Vieira. Brighton looking to pass their way through. Nedved. He's got away. Swings it across. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Flings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram. For Ferdinand. Van der Sar. Nedved. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Good read, needed to be. Gattuso, nicely shaped cross.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Opts for safety.
Oh,
they could be caught out here.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 25.
Van Basten.
Adriano.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's the chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Maicon's cross. And that has been cleared. It's a really well-measured ball.
Canada really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. And the finish! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That has not gone well. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Adriano. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Maicon. And it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a super give and go. He's picked his way through. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Dembele. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Quality ball. Bale. And the through ball. Oh, cracking. Adriano! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh,